Alright, people. So, this Raw was just a fucking piece of shit. So let me tell you what's going on here. You know, I started off watching the show. Everything fucking sucked to fucking start off. You know, it was just a bunch of bullshit. You know, the first hour here. And then they started announcing the fucking matches. They're like, oh, we have Roman Reigns versus Big Show. Whoa, what a fucking shitty match that will be. Then they were, we're going to have Luke Harper versus Ryback. Fuck that shit. You know, it's like they start, and the main event, Ryback, Orton versus Roman Reigns. Are you fucking serious? So, that right there fucking deflated me. You know, and all this bullshit. Kane versus Randy Orton. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. So, you know, all this compiled together, you know, I just had a fucking meltdown. And I fucking just fell asleep for like the last 2 hours of the show here. I mean, guys, I can't fucking, you know, if it's a good, you know, if I get a good sleep the night before, I have no problem staying awake. But if I don't get like a great sleep or a good sleep the night before Raw, you know, if it's a shitty ass show like this with complete fucking bullshit, I'm not gonna fucking, stay awake sometimes. And you know, I fucking just fell asleep. All right, I'm sorry, but I mean, this is the only fucking TV show that I will fall asleep watching. This is the only thing that I will do where I'll just fall asleep doing it. It's watching fucking WWE wrestling. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to review the first fucking hour of the show here. I'm going on vacation from this Tuesday to next Tuesday. So here's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to watch the 2 hours that I fell asleep during, you know, this fucking, you know, when I'm on vacation. Then maybe when I get back, I'll review the last 2 hours. But it's not even my fault, really. You know, put together a good-ass fucking show. You're putting me the fuck to sleep. So we had the Rollins promo to start off the show. Just a boring-ass promo. I mean, again, this is like fucking, you know, a great way to put a baby to sleep here. Sit him down and let him watch Raw. Boring. They were just recapping for the most part. Oh, you know, I won at WrestleMania, you know, blah, blah, blah. Big Show won at WrestleMania. You know, okay, it's great, you know, it's all great and dandy. Nothing really significant here. So then fucking, what the fuck happened? Then Kane comes out, or Kane announces, the Authority's on vacation. Great, do I give a shit? Oh, they're in the South Pacific. I don't give a damn, alright? Kane announces a bunch of shit. Again, the shit that he announced was so fucking boring, it just fucking deflated me. This promo was just the beginning of a shitty first hour. Then we have Kane defeating Orton, and just a fucking awful, just putrid match. I'm gonna give this 0 out of 5 stars. I mean, what do you expect? Fucking, you know, a fucking 40-some-year-old wrestler versus a shitty-ass slow wrestler. Horrible. 0 out of 5 stars. Just a horrible match. Then we have Rollins defeating Neville. And the thing about this one was, I'm like, oh, yes, you know, here comes a fucking, you know, 3+ star match at least here. You know, it's probably going to be a 3.5, 4-star match here. Oh, fuck yes. The match sucked for what I was expecting it to be. So this was just a fucking disappointment for me right here, because I'm so happy. You know, my energy level starts to rise. I start to get less tired. And then it just fucking sinks down because this match fucking sucked. You know, there was a few decent moves in here, a few good moves. But I mean, there was nothing good, really. They must be telling them not to wrestle good, because this was fucking shitty compared to what I thought it would be. I'm going to give it 2 out of 5 stars. I mean, seriously, they must be telling the wrestlers to fucking wrestle shitty, because these people could put on a better fucking ass match than this. I mean, it was just bad. Then we have fucking Cena versus, you know, coming, oh, I'm a fighting champion, yeah, but, you know, spewing his bullshit once again. You know, it's like, oh, who's Cena gonna bury next? And then fucking Stardust. I'm like, what the fuck is Stardust doing out here? what the fuck is this? You know, I'm like, again, this just fucking, it depresses me. I was like, fucking, like, oh, you got to be shitting me. So then fucking Stardust comes out, and I'm like, oh, fucking, and the match was fucking, 20 minutes? Who wants to watch fucking Stardust versus Cena? Not me. Who's gonna win? Oh, what is Stardust gonna beat John Cena? Why the fuck is a fucking predictable match? Fucking, 20 fucking minutes or some shit like that. So that was when I fell asleep, and pretty much this fucking, napped for the whole fucking remainder of Raw. I woke up a few times here and there, but for the most part, I just fucking slept. Again, I think I'll review the last 2 hours of the show at a later date, probably after I get back. I'm gonna make a video updating on this on my vacation. But overall, the first fucking hour was just so fucking depressing. It put me to sleep. And again, I can't stay awake for a fucking 3-hour show that's filled with a bunch of that dumbass, boring ass bullshit. So there you go, people. There's your kind of, Raw review. A little bit of the Raw review, but I mean, if they just give me a bunch of bullshit, it's like fucking class. It's like fucking school. If you sit down in a fucking 3-hour class and you're tired and, it's boring, you're gonna fucking fall asleep, and I fell asleep tonight. So that's just what happened, people. That's just what fucking happened. So there you go, people. There's your kind of a 1/3 of your Raw review. So there you go, people. But if they keep up with this fucking bullshit, I don't really want to go back and watch it over, but I will this time. Hopefully that this won't happen too many more times in the future, but it was just kind of a perfect recipe. I was kind of tired, gave me a bunch of bullshit, announced that there was going to be a bunch of bullshit on the show beforehand. The things that I thought would be good were way less than I expected them to, way less good than I expected them to be. So it was just a recipe for disaster tonight. So there you go, people. There's 1/3 of your Raw review.